Finally, when you have provided all of your exporter versions out where necessary, we can archive this project. So to do so, you'll need to go to the File menu. It will prompt you to save the document if you haven't, so I will do that right now. And then go back to the File menu and choose Package. This will then do a quick check of your document. Here it has flagged up the fact that we have 25 images that use RGB color. Now we've already identified that's not an issue, and actually using RGB photographic content like JPEGs and PSDs is the preferred way to work these days. So from here, I will then go down to Package. I tend to go up a level and choose my main desktop and then export this folder, that's where it's going to be, to a different location. So I'm going to call this Mag Archive. Lower down, it will then copy any fonts that are utilized in this document with the exception of any that you find on Adobe Fonts or any non-Adobe fonts such as Chinese, Japanese and Korean fonts. The package will also include copies of all the images used in your document and put them in a folder called Links and update the copied versions of your InDesign file so that they look in that new location for them. As well as creating a copy of your InDesign document, you'll also include an IDML version as well. Always handy to have as a backup in case one of them becomes corrupted and damaged. And you can also choose to include a PDF. In my case here, it's PDFX1A 2001, which I will leave as is. And then you can go down to the bottom and click on Package. The warning dialog box here is just informing you that by sharing these fonts, you may be in violation of the licensing terms and conditions. That's just something to be aware of. You can't just copy fonts and share them with people. And if you're happy with that, you click OK, and it then proceeds to create the package. So here on the desktop, we have our archive folder. If I open this up, you'll see that we have, first of all, a backup version in the form of IDML. We have a copy of the original InDesign document. We have a PDF version of it as well. And then also in a folder called Links, we have every image copied in here that's utilized in that publication. And from here, well, to be perfectly honest, I would then turn this into a zip file that will then become kind of a true archive. It minimizes the risk that someone will wander into that folder and start experimenting with the images and things. And at least in the future, you have that zip file ready to extract the contents out and pick up the document where you left off.